Smith.
Welcome to STL Social Live. We're here with Nikko Smith. Hey, Nikko.
What's up?
Nikko, tell us about the adrenaline rush you felt in 2005 with the American Idol.
It was, that whole situation was just crazy, out of this world, unbelievable. I mean, we were like kind of kept in a bubble at the time, so I didn't really realize how crazy it actually was until I got to, because I got cut twice. So I got to come home and see all the fanfare and the parties that everybody was throwing here. At the time, they were throwing these big American Idol parties up at my dad's restaurant, Ozzy's, up in Westport. Okay. So, I got to see all that and all my friends and family and how the world was reacting to, that whole season. And then I got to go back to the show. So, it kind of put it in perspective and made me appreciate it a lot more. But it was fun. Got to go on a like 43 city tour. Got to come back here to St. Louis to, what was it, the Savage Center at the time?
At the time?
Yeah, at the time. They changed the name every other night. But it was a whirlwind, crazy experience, but one of the best times of my life.
So, how old were you when you decided to start to sing?
I've always, my mom had me in church when I was, super, super young. So I was always singing in church. Then when I turned 14, I joined this group called Team 11.
Okay.
It was a promotional group for Channel 11 here, KPLR. And we go around to fairs and just all over the country, Disneyland, stuff like that, performing. We do everything from, Winona Judd to Criss Cross to Marvin Gaye to, so it was all across the board. So that kind of got me prepared for the whole American Idol thing. But I guess when I turned 15 is when I really, really, really realized, like, this is what I want to do. It's pretty cool. The girls started coming along.
That's what you, okay, so that seals the
so
deal right
that
there.
helped out a lot, you know what I mean? But yeah, so when I turned 15, that's when I really decided this is what I want to do.
Okay. Now in 2006, for the World Series, you sang the
national anthem.
Yeah. In the same battlefield where your dad played. How did that make you feel?
It was great, especially coming off the whole American Idol thing. I had done it a couple times before, just because my dad was there and everything like that. But coming back off of that in the World Series, and it was like all that adrenaline and that feeling again. So it was good. It was good. We had a good time. People loved it. Shout out to all the people in St. Louis that supported. Have been great this whole time. So it was good. So,
do you keep in touch with any of the American Idol people that you got to meet there?
Yeah. Matter of fact, like everybody was cool.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Everybody was real cool. But I really kept in touch with Anthony Fedorov and Scott Sable. Matter of fact, I went to Scott's wedding when he got married. I think it was like 07. And that was real cool. Hung out with his mom, got drunk with his mama, and it was we partied. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time. But he is divorced now, but he's married again. So shout out to Scott. Congratulations on the new wedding, brother. But yeah, Scott, Anthony Fedorov. Anthony, I think he's doing a lot of plays. He still lives out in New York, so running into him randomly every once in a while.
So have you ever thought about going into acting? Any of the play things? Or
I've thought about it, but for right now, the music is the main focus.
Okay.
Music, 24/7. So eventually, I'll get there, I'm sure.
So tell us about your new projects.
Well, we've been working on a lot of new stuff. Got a record we've been promoting for a while now. The whole album is called Speakers Blow Radio. So the first single is called Speakers Blow, produced by the Beasties. Shout out to them. Great record. That's the record we started pushing first. And we just got a new record called Get You In My Bed. It's a real throwback to, smooth R&B, live instrumentation type of stuff. Rico Berry, my homeboy, he danced with Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Leah. About to work with Justin Bieber, like all these people. He wrote it and produced it. So it's Real Grown and Sexy, coming out on the Speakers Glow Radio album. So, you know, that's just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, now I have to ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
When a lot of people say starving artist or I had to grind to get where I'm at, with you being the son of such a famous athlete, what do you say to people when they say you didn't have to grind the way I had to grind?
Good question, by the way. I mean, the music game period is hard for anybody. So, just being in this industry, it doesn't matter. I mean, of course, it's about who you know, who you pay, you know, stuff like that. And but it's also about timing. So you can't just be like, oh, I have millions and millions of dollars, throw it at the situation, and now I'm on. That's not what it is. You got to build up your brand. And you know, over the past couple years, that's what I've been trying to do. And I've always been the type of person that wanted to, you know, get it myself.
Right.
I want to work for what I get. I don't want anything handed to me. So that's one of the big reasons, like on the show, like on American Idol, I changed my name. It wasn't because my real name is Osborne Earl Smith II, which is my dad's real name. But you know, they call him Ozzy. So people will call me Ozzy Jr. all the time, OJ, which, you know, OJ going on national television after the whole OJ Simpson thing probably wouldn't have been the best idea. But at the same time, you know, I wanted to stand alone on my own. So Nikko was a name that I've been going by for, you know, years, just a stage name. So I was like, we're going to switch the name. And even a lot of people here in St. Louis, until somebody told them, like, oh, you know, that's Ozzy's son. Like, oh, like a lot of people didn't know. So I've always been the type of person that I work hard for mine. Like, I remember, like, when I was telling you, 15, when I started singing, listening to Drew Hill and Jodeci and Silk and Guy, and like just doing my homework. And I was brought up on Marvin Gaye and you know, Tammy Terrell and Pointer Sisters and all that.
You know about the Pointer Sisters.
Come on now.
About 12.
Come on now. You know, but I do my research and I do my homework. So a lot of these cats out here saying, oh, he didn't have to work for it. But you always got to work for it. And I busted my ass. You know what I mean? Like, busted my ass up until this point. And every day, that's what I've been doing. And so for anybody that says I ain't work for it, obviously don't know me. Because we've been grinding. Check the resume.
All right. Well, before we actually let you get up off the sofa, you have to give us a little something.
A little something?
A little something.
Let's see. Okay. This is the new record. A little bit of the new record. It's called Get You In My Bed. Written by Rico Berry. Sang by Nikko Smith. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. Now that I got you alone, chemistry raising like fire. Mama, I can feel it come on, 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 on. Alright, we're just gonna do a little bit. For the rest of it, NikkoSmithLive.com is the website. The record should be out pretty soon. Request it on the radio stations, 95.5, 104.9. Any one of them. I don't care. As a matter of fact, Z107, call them too. Tell them play. It's whatever. But Get You On My Bed, new record, NikkoSmithLive.com, the website.
Well, thank you for visiting us at STL Social.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
STL Social Live. Check it out. It's your boy Nikko Smith.
Yeah.
Peace, love, happiness.